Hi you guys, thank you so much for coming back to Move in Order. I wanted to jump right in because I wanted to tell you guys about the 4 things that helped me when I was trying to improve my professional life. Because at the end of the day, small little things become bigger things, and bigger things becomes better things, and we don't realize that until we've actually taken the steps. So I'm going to go over with you guys just 4 small things that you can do. There's so many different things that you can do to make changes, but hey, I just want to start off with 4. Hopefully these will help you, and you can tell me whether or not you've implemented it or not. So let's get started. Number 1, dedicating your time for self-improvement. Self-improvement helped me so much because I was able to realize what I needed to do in order to get better. So I wanted to not just be entry level. I wanted to move up in the manager position. I wanted to be able to do more instead of just sitting here clicking on them keyboards for 8 hours a day. So I basically went ahead and wrote down some things that would help me. What things that I can do to improve myself, whether it was professionally or personally. What we don't realize a lot of the times that our personal life affects our professional life. Have you ever had someone that comes to work, because trust me, I've worked with these people. They come to work with an attitude. They come to work like they don't want to be here. They treat whoever that they're around horribly, because whatever's going on personally, they bring it to the workplace. And it's like, yo, leave your personal at home. But sometimes it's hard to do that because it just stays with us throughout the day because there's no resolution. So you have to take the time for self-improvement. Whatever that is affecting you right now that is not allowing you to move forward, you want to be able to tackle that. For me, it was basically, what can I do to be a better representative at the job that I was in? It was a different job than where I am now, and it was for a mobile company, and I was a customer service agent. So I had to figure out, what can I do to basically be a better representative. And when I tell you that I actually honed in on my customer service skills, that helped me a lot. And when I tell you it helped me a lot, it helped me to do problem solving. So that's another skill. I was able to de-escalate. I was able to not be a negative person in the area that I was working in. So I had to see, what can I do to improve myself? What can I do? And one of the things that I did to improve myself was do a 30-day challenge. My 30-day challenge can be different than yours. You don't got to do what I did, but if you want to, you can. What I did was I did a 30-day challenge where I only listened to positive music. And what I mean by positive music, I was listening to Christian music. Like, that was positive for me, and I love my Lord. I love my faith, and that was something that I did. And the reason why I did it was because I actually heard it on a radio station I was listening to, and they're like, oh, we're starting a 30-day challenge. So I said, why not? And so after the 30 days, I actually saw the difference in my mindset. What I didn't realize was I was actually improving my mindset. And these 30 days made me realize that I didn't have to allow certain words, certain things to affect me that would have affected me in the past. So like, let's say if I'm listening to a song, man, I love my R&B, I love my soul music, and I used to love my hip hops. And when I tell you, used to be in that song and used to just grind into it, and sometimes those words, because you're thinking about a situation, affected you. Now I'll sing them songs, nothing affects me. I'll go ahead and vibe to it. It doesn't affect my mind, it doesn't affect my mood. I'm still enjoying it. The words that they're singing, the words that they're rapping, doesn't affect me at all, because I was able to know that those words were just words to a song. I still consistently listen to my positive music. I listen to that more now than I did before, but now I know that the powers of words and certain things, I don't have to allow it to affect me. So that was one of the steps that I taken. Number 2, learning new skills. Learning new skills is as easy as 1, 2, 3. When I say that, is because sometimes we are learning new skills and we don't realize that we're learning new skills. Through my customer service, and when I tell you that's the basis of every job, it's the basis of every job. customer service, I was able to learn how to do de-escalation. I was able to do problem solving. So a lot of your jobs, a lot of careers, they want you to be able to be a problem solver. And sometimes they want you to be able to solve it without you going to the next person. So that helped me a lot. De-escalation. De-escalation comes a lot. And let me tell you, de-escalation helps you in your personal life, because you have someone that's in your face. They de-escalate, they want to hype up, they want to and they want you to meet them at that level too, but you ain't always got to meet them at the level. Now, I'm not saying not all the time, but some of the times, but you got to know how to meet them where they're at. And when you meet them at where they're at, it's not with like cussing, it's not with a hard attitude, it's with your words. And one time I had to be like, I understand that you're mad, however, what I'm trying to tell you is that this is what has to happen. This is what needs to happen. I can't do this unless I do that. And sometimes when I say that in a manner where they understand me, they actually calm down. And I'm not saying this in a soft, ma'am, I need you to understand. No, because I think they can walk all over you. So I had to be like, no, like the voice came high. So I said no. You know, so that helped me a lot regarding problem skills. I had to learn ways how to speak to people. So communication, with my customer service, I had to learn how to do team building, teamwork, because let's be real, you're going to learn in every job that you're in, you're going to learn how to work with other people in your same department, in different department, cross training, all that. So that basically helped me in my current position, because be real, write down everything that you've done in your job and realize that you've actually gained a lot of new skills. So that's 2. Number 3 is be persistent. Be persistent, be persistent, be persistent. And when you're persistent at what you do, you actually become better at what you do. And when you become persistent, it becomes second nature to you. And when it becomes second nature, you get excited, you get happy. And so being persistent at what you want to do and not letting things bother you, not letting the naysayers affect you. You're gonna always have people that are negative, and let's be real, sometimes we get into that moment where we can be negative, but we don't stay in that negative space. So let's say if I'm persistent and where there's one that I'm in a bad mood because something happened, this person ain't doing their part, this person want to act up, this person want to wait 2 hours later to respond to an email. And trust me, I've had that where they want to wait an hour to respond to an IM, to an email or something to that nature, and it gets frustrated. Now I'm sitting here trying to get this done and I can't. So I was persistent in not allowing that negativity to affect me. So what I did was, when I got mad and I got pissed and I was with a coworker, and I would be like, mouth and off. After that, mouth off, that was it. I let it go, I released it, and I moved on to the next, you know. And so I had to learn that to basically hone in on being persistent on not letting things anger me for too long. I was persistent on, you know what, let me find another way to resolve this issue. I had to be persistent in, you know what, if I'm not gonna get the answer from you, I'm gonna find another way to get the answer. Or I was persistent in, I'm gonna find this answer and you're gonna give it to me. So there were so many different things that I did in order to be persistent. I was persistent in making sure I was the best at being a customer service in my mind. I didn't care about anybody else. I was persistent in competition with myself, because I was persistent to get that raise. I mean, I don't care if it was 75 cents, 25 cents, that 25 cents I was gonna get. I didn't care. So I was persistent when it came to the money pot that they were having. I was persistent on making sure that my quality was on point, because I didn't want to get on what do you call it, like borderline quality insurance or whatever plan that they, action plan. Ooh, it felt like when you was on an action plan, that was it. So I was persistent on making sure that my customer service skills was on point, and persistent on making sure that anything that was given back to me as a feedback, I tried to implement it. I was implementing this on a consistent basis. So I was definitely driving myself into where I wanted to be. The 4th thing that I did was I learned fast. You gotta learn fast. Nowadays, they give you some jobs don't even give you training, and some jobs do. And even if they do give you training, they want you to learn it quick and fast so that you can get onto that floor and be able to do the job that they hired you for. So I had to learn fast, and the way that I did it was I had a notepad. I had a notepad for my meetings. I had a notepad for training. I had a notepad for when I talk to clients. So I had things that I've written down, especially for training, for things that I may not utilize or implement right away, and I would still write them down. And if they gave us like things that we needed in order to make sure that we cross our T's, dot our I's, little things that they said that wasn't on there, I would write it down, because I knew that I'm going to come back to it at a later time. So that's what I did. I have a notepad. It's not with me. I have a notepad for just meeting. So when I'm in a meeting, whatever you said in that meeting, what we went over, I'm writing it down. So if anybody comes back to me, no, this is what was said, this is what we did, and that's why I did it. I'll fast learn it because I have it written down. So it's kind of like a cheat sheet. And I've always learned to try to implement what I've learned as quickly as possible, and I try to implement it consistently. I try to do that because I knew that just in case if I don't utilize that procedure steps training for that moment, maybe for a week or two or a month, when I do need to utilize it, I can get on it real quick. So that was something that I did. So these are the 4 simple things that I did. Like, they're not hard at all. Again, you want to do self-improvement, number 1. You want to be able to learn new skills, number 2. You want to be able to be persistent, number 3. And you want to be able to be a fast learner, number 4. So use these steps. And if these help you, if you've done these before, great. Tell me how that helped you. If you've used other methods that helped you to get better in where you're currently at, let me know. Put it down in the comments, because this is where we can definitely help each other and be able to let other people say, you know what, if this did not help you, try this. So I hope this helped you guys. I hope this will give you the next boost to when you go to work tomorrow, or whenever you go to work, that you can start implementing as quickly as possible. So thank you, you guys. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please you know, put your comments below, because I love the feedback and what I can improve as well into this video and other videos in the future. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.